Okay, we are live. I don't like when it does that. Like I feel like every time I get into like start talking about something powerful, like they cut my shit off. I hate when they fucking do that shit. Like I really, really do. Um okay, so what was I saying? I was speaking about your chakra and why your third eye chakra is important for you to keep it balanced. Because if your third eye chakra is not balanced, unfortunately you are going to have a hard time um yeah, they be cutting your shit off. Anything deep, and I'm starting to notice that, Jasmine. Like anything deep, they cut my shit off like right fucking away. Whenever I start to get into deep shit, they cut my shit off. I've been paying attention to that. Um, so it's not a lot of you back on here. Okay, all right. So I am going to go maybe for just another 10 minutes, guys, because I do have to run out and get some stuff done today, and then I got workout today, and then I will definitely be back on tonight. And we can YouTube has slowed down their streaming. Okay. I may have to find a different platform for us to Hey Natasha, how are you? I might have to find a different platform for us to congregate in because yeah, like they stay shutting my shit down whenever the shit get good. Oh, hey Jesse, we got Jesse in the house. Some masculine energy in the house. Jesse, we were talking about activation of your pineal gland, and then they cut the shit off. You know, whenever we get into anything deep, Jesse, they always yeah. Facebook. You know, Aisha, somebody told me about Instagram, like Instagram TV. Hey, Heem, how are you, my love? Somebody told me about Instagram TV. So we were talking about guys, uh, being able to. Jane asked the question, "Can you activate your pineal gland?" And if so, how so? Yeah, I'm doing workout today. Well, I'm doing double workout. I'm gonna work out with my sister at 5:30, and then I'm gonna walk around Stone Mountain with Bruce today. It's beautiful here in Atlanta. Is KJ back in? KJ, isn't it beautiful? I don't know who else is in Atlanta, but it's beautiful here today. Let me tell y'all something about Atlanta too. Like real talk, like it could be once it's 50 and sunny, honey, you see people down here in shorts and flip-flops, okay? Real talk. All right. Atlanta, when it could be winter, it's 50 degrees in January, okay? And they still got on some flip-flops and some shorts, okay? Once the sun is out, 50 degrees in Atlanta really feels more like 65 degrees. Really, Ronnie, you in Lithonia? I'm in Lithonia. I'm in Lithonia. KJ's in Snellville. Ronnie's in Lithonia, and I'm in Lithonia. Ronnie, I can literally see Stone Mountain from my backyard. I literally can see Stone Mountain from my backyard. Oh, you have. Oh, that's right around the fucking corner, Jasmine. That is literally right around the corner. Okay, all right now. So boom. I'm sorry. This is what I wanted to drop. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this really quickly. Then I gotta go, but I wanted to get into this for really quickly. I asked, I think, I don't remember who said they saw this, but I'm going to go back to, I want you guys to watch Altered Carbon. I'm going to give you guys my analogy. They might cut my shit off, okay? They might drop my shit now because I'm about to tell you guys what I think, okay? There is a particular scene in Altered Carbon series 2, season 2, where the gentleman is looking up at the sky. And when he looks up at the sky, you can see the electronical grid, okay? You can see the electronical grid. Now, KJ and Ronnie, I want you guys to tell me if you've seen this. In Atlanta, I have been seeing them do this chemtrail thing, okay? But they're doing this chemtrail thing in geometric shapes, geometric symbols, right? So I was saying to Bruce the other day, I said, babe, did you notice? Because he was talking about chemtrails, and I said to him, I don't think I think the chemtrails thing is a version of what they want to give to us, yeah, and that's the story that they want to buy into. But I'm beginning to think the chemtrail thing is bigger than they are, allowing us to be. And I'm gonna tell you why. One, I kind of feel like anything that they don't want out don't get out, right? So I'm beginning to think anything that they haven't shut down immediately, like and fucking put a cap on immediately, is something that they don't mind being out in the open. Okay. KJ's in South Carolina. So who said that they were in Snellville? Somebody else said they were in Snellville. Who was that? I thought it was KJ. Somebody else said Snellville. Okay. South Carolina is not too far either, KJ. But maybe Ronnie and the next person that said that they were in Snellville, right? I don't remember who that was. Can co-sign, or can collaborate what I'm saying. In Atlanta, okay, whenever I look up, okay, and those planes are out there, dropping the quote unquote chemtrails, what I am seeing is, right? Oh, poetic. Okay, poetic. Thank you. What I'm seeing is, thank you, Jasmine. What I am seeing is fucking sacred geometric symbols in the sky. I've taken several pictures of this, right? So I was explaining to Bruce yesterday, I don't think that is all, I think this chemtrail thing is bigger. I think, and after watching Altered Carbon, it dawned on me, I think a lot of those chemicals is fucking to help with the fucking breakdown of the electromagnetic field that's broken down. I don't know if all of that shit has to do with fucking poisoning us. I really think a lot of that is for the fucking sky and to keep that grid and that field up, okay? I don't know if anyone has seen Altered Carbon, right? And I don't know where you guys are located, but here in Atlanta, when they do their chemtrails, trails are not just lines. They're fucking sacred geometric shapes that they're putting up in the sky. Why? Why are they putting sacred geometric shapes in the sky? Yeah, so if you come into this channel, you always gonna get some off the wall stuff because I think outside of the box, okay? And my spirit has not shut it down yet. And because my spirit has not shut it down yet, I am pretty sure that more is going to come through about what I feel, okay? I don't feel that the chemtrails, and then I was talking to Bruce about it last night. I said, you see, you have to be very mindful about what's going on here, because if all is mind and all is mental, right? Hey, him. If all is mind and all is mental, right? Now, okay, and I'm gonna give you guys another thing. Remember in the Matrix, okay? Kimberly, can I get a timer maybe for 10 minutes, Kimberly? I gotta jump off in 10 minutes. I have to jump off in 10 minutes, right? Alter Carbon. Yep. Remember in the Matrix, there was a scene in the Matrix when the dude that betrayed the whole crew went out to dinner, right? Went out to dinner. And he's sitting there having dinner with the Smiths, so with the Smiths. And he said in the scene, I know the steak is not real. Like I know none of this is real. Like I know it's not real. He said, but this steak tastes so fucking good and it tastes so real right now, although I know it's not real. Okay. I don't know if any of you remember that. Okay, you haven't seen any of them in the sky lately. Okay, so here every fucking now I must say, okay, I'm so mad that Poetic is not on this call, because if Poetic is on this call, okay, Ronnie, you're in Lithonia. I live where I can see Stone Mountain. Stone Mountain is a huge fucking quartz crystal. Stone Mountain is a quartz crystal, right? And they stay fucking putting sacred geometric shapes and symbols in this area of Stone Mountain. So what I'm thinking, y'all, is that that's a fucking big ass sacred crystal. Why are they putting sacred geometric shapes always in this vicinity over this crystal? Now, boom, only there you go. Now, let me also tell y'all something. Stone Mountain has a history. Like Stone Mountain has a history and a legacy, okay? Stone Mountain is just not a fucking ordinary mountain, all right? It has a legacy and it has a history. And you right, only there is a reason. Every fucking day, like I was just sending pictures back and forth with Bruce this week. Every day you look out, you're seeing sacred geometric shapes in the sky, quote unquote chemtrails, right? So I say all of this to say, okay, you have, okay. Okay, so Tanya, have you seen sacred geometric symbols? Have you seen them do the symbols with the chemtrails? Or you seen sacred geometric symbols with the chemtrails? And I'm not talking about, and I'm talking about like I'm really talking about some I'm talking about like lines and triangles and shit, y'all. Like fucking symbols. I'm gonna have to post one, like literally symbols, okay? There is no reason why your chemtrails, okay, strange lines. Yep, okay, see, I'm telling y'all. So my perception of everything is not just chemtrails, y'all. It is not just chemtrails. It is not just chemtrails that they're putting up there, okay? There is something else going on in the electric magnetical field that they're trying to either fix, or there's more, yeah. And then another thing I told y'all, I feel like they move things in the clouds. I was telling Bruce that the other day. They fucking move things in the clouds. Me and my niece Pooh, the little wizard, that's what we do. We take pictures of the clouds. Okay? And some of these clouds, from what I grew up in school learning, some of these clouds don't look like normal clouds. Oh, Poetic, you're back on. Poetic, I was asking because you're in Snailville. I was asking because I'm in Lithonia, and from my backyard I can see Stone Mountain. And I was saying that I am always looking out when they're quote unquote doing their chemtrails. These chemtrails are coming out in sacred geometrical symbols. They're not just a line of smoke. Like these mofos are literally creating sacred geometrical symbols. I don't know if you're seeing it. So my take on that, Poetic, is that they putting up energy that it's a grid. Like they're fucking, because let me tell y'all something. These symbols are powerful. All right? These symbols are powerful. And you see these symbols every day, all day. You see them on automobiles. You see them on hospital symbols. You see them on bank symbols. You see them on all over. All right. So please understand, these symbols are active. Okay. So when you see so look at this. There's a symbol right here on this card. There's a symbol right here on this card. You see these symbols every day. And if you look within the symbol, there's a symbol within this symbol. Okay. Oh, pounds, Poetic. I fucking knew it. And I like her because she be on her shit. I fucking knew it. I haven't watched her in a minute, but I knew it. And people that are tapped in, I'm telling y'all. And do you guys know what plasma is? Do y'all know what plasma is? That's what you're made of. That's what you're made of. I like her. I like her. I'm subscribed to both of her channels. I don't get to watch her often, and I really don't watch people unless I need confirmation of what's coming through from spirit because it seems way off the wall. Then I'll go searching out people that's within the community to hear if they're getting the same messages also, right? But I actually am subscribed to both of her channels. Got it. Thanks. Okay, so I'm telling you. So real talk. Thank you for that. Poetic. Okay, so I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. So I don't know if y'all understand what plasma is. If you're not understanding what plasma is, you need to get up on this shit because you are fucking plasma. Okay? We are all plasma, energy. We're energy beings, okay? And I think she does a really good job of breaking down plasma. And if you want to know anything about plasma, you can do, I think his name is Dan Wright or Dan Ryder. Dan, I'm gonna look up his name because I'm also subscribed to his channel. But I will say this, okay? If you are not into quantum physics and science and shit, Dan might be a little bit boring for you because he's more scientific, right? But if you're in more to the spiritual thing, you can watch Ashar because she is more spiritual and she'll make the connections for you. But if you're not into the scientific thing, you may not want to watch Dan. But I can sit and watch a 2-hour video on that shit because that's my shit, right? But you may not be into that. But if you want to go deep into it, he is a scientist and he is actually one of the person that has been big on the plasma scene and explaining to us how we are plasma and really when you die how you can get your plasmic body to come to leave this dimension. Okay, some very, very, very interesting stuff. So that plasma, aka dark matter, okay, is all of this stuff that they're doing experiments on right now. And to be really honest with you, everybody has dark matter within them. Okay, everybody has a percentage of dark matter within you because we all come from dark matter. Okay, we all come from dark matter. To be really honest with you guys, this is why I say you're gonna have to go into the darkness. You need to know who the fuck you are. You need to know who you are. I told you guys yesterday, right? Go research this stuff. Your body regenerates itself every fucking 7 months, y'all. Every 7 months, your body regenerates. Every 7 months, every 7 to 8 months, you have a new complete body makeup from cells to hair follicles to fingernails. Okay, so please understand this. This is why your body can heal itself. So what we need to do is get our immune system intact, right? Make sure we stay up on the water, right? Because water is key. We got to stay hydrated. So there are things that we need to do to make sure that we stay online. But a lot of us are coming onto alignment right now. And we're definitely going to have to take care of ourselves, okay? And anytime they're telling me this is what this is, I'm quick to believe what else y'all motherfuckers hiding. Because if this is mainstream, If mainstream is talking about this, something fucking else is going on. Once it hit Fox News, once it hit all these mainstream news, and then mainstream is talking about this shit, y'all motherfuckers trying to hide something. What's the real truth? If you tell me to look at this, what shit you don't want me to see? What's really going on that you don't want me to see? Because ain't nothing that mainstream is talking about that I'm co-signing. Because that's what y'all did. Y'all did to project the fuckery. That's what y'all did for, right? So anything mainstream is talking about is for me to get prepared to know what the motherfucker's about to do so then I can get on my spiritual path. But I'm not co-signing nothing that comes from mainstream because mainstream is lying. Mainstream is lying. No, I have not seen the movie Majestic. Is that on Netflix? Where can I find that? I will add that to my list. I will add that to my list. I will add that to my list. Where is that one playing? So I want you guys to think about that. Think about that. I do not think that the chemtrails, and this is another thing. Amazon, boom, thank you. Got it. I started to watch it the other day. Okay, so that is added to my list. Because I do got a list. Y'all know I started my movie list. I've already added the ones to the list, and I can't get into my Amazon account. I gotta shut my phone down. What is called Majestic? Okay, I have to shut my phone down and update it. Kelly said I gotta update it. That's why my apps is not opening. But I gotta shut down and update it. Y'all know it's hot outside. The air conditioning just kicked in. I was like, why am I cold all of a sudden? Okay, so. Oh, it's on YouTube also? Okay. Thank you, Poetic. Okay. And YouTube, it talks about the government and their knowledge of. Oh, fuck. Thank y'all. I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch it. And we're going to circle back to that. I've been drawn to purchase a book with sacred geometry. Me too, Ronnie. Ronnie, I started to purchase. I got new cards, y'all. So y'all are going to be seeing these in the daily vibration. I got wisdom, wisdom of the House of Night oracle cards, and that's my new purchase. And I also got. I love these. I also got the Psychic Tarot oracle cards. I love these also. Thank you, Trudy. Okay, I'm getting off in 2 minutes, and then I'll be back this evening. I'll be back this evening. Ronnie, but I started to purchase a book of sacred geometry as well as a deck of sacred geometry cards. I didn't like the deck because I wasn't vibing on the deck. That deck didn't pull me. And the book also, I felt like when I went in and I kind of read the reviews, it didn't do anything for me. So I'm gonna keep a watch out. Okay. Have you seen it doing? Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, Jasmine said, okay, Kelly. Self-care is coming into alignment with your higher self. Yep. There are many hidden universal secrets. Yep. If you hear about it, there's a whole lot of the tea on sharing. Okay, so the higher ups on sharing with us. Can't wait for my reading tomorrow. I know, KJ. Don't worry, we will map it all out. And just so you know, guys, I do not limit you to questions in your readings, okay? Because we get limited to time, but we don't get limited to questions, okay? Because usually when I do an intuitive reading, I answer your question and that is going to lead to another question and you might have another question. So I don't limit you to questions in a reading. I just don't do that personally. I limit you to your time and you can fit as much questions within that time as you want to that we can get through, but I don't limit you to questions. So whenever you get a reading from me, it's all about you being able to gain the knowledge that you need before we leave our session, okay? And anyone on here that has gotten readings from me, you know, you leave with instructions. You don't leave not knowing shit. Like you know, by the time you leave, you may not like everything that you might have to do, you know, or everything that you hear, but you will leave with instructions, okay? Who's the author of the book that come out? The Three Initiates. The Three Initiates. Okay. And I got this in Amazon too, KJ. Is it KJ that asked about the Three Initiates? Yeah, Tanya. I got this on Amazon, and it's a quick read. It's literally a quick read. It's only 105 pages, but the only thing about the 105 pages is you have to be mindful because it's not something that you might want to read from cover to cover in one night. This is really something that you want to take, you know, like I can't tell anybody how to study, but if I take something, I'll highlight it and I'll ponder this shit for like a week, 2 days, a day, depends on what it is, right? It's all about being able to actually digest the information also, okay? So it's the Kabbalion by the Three Initiates. Okay. And you can find it on Amazon. And I think I got it for under $10. Definitely under $15. I keep a notebook by my nightstand. Okay, Poetic is saying she keeps a notebook. Let's see, Jasmine, I keep a journal. Okay, yeah. The Poetic, yeah. My 13-week crew know that they got to stay up on their journal. And as a matter of fact, the 13-week crew, they should have two journals, right? They should have two journals. Yeah, and they know why, because yeah, they know why they should have two journals. Um, and even if they're rocking with one journal right now, that's fine, because they should have already know how to translate the stuff from the old journal into their manifestation journal only. Yep. But there should be two journals, and they know why. And if you want to know why, you're gonna have to sign up for the class. But there should be two journals, okay? And you don't have to write in both journals every day, but both journals have different things that they're responsible for. Um, let's see, Jasmine, okay, Kimberly, special, okay, no problem, I forgot, okay, you're welcome, Tanya, okay, honestly, when I stopped smoking weed, it helped me with my dream recall a lot, also when, yeah, so then this is, so Lasul, okay. Okay, so let me say something about that, Poetic. Okay, now real talk. Y'all know how I feel about my little joints. Okay, I like my joints. Okay, but this is what I will say. Right, I will say anything that you're doing to the point that you can't take a break, you need to, right? So there are times when I do have to take a break from weed because of anything into access can, yeah, that's not good. So there are times when I do have to take a break so I can get a different perspective. But I can't lie to you. I can't never ever tell nobody that I'm never ever gonna smoke a joint. Like I can't tell you that shit. I just can't. You know, I can't. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. Even can I tell y'all? And when I met my mirror, that was one of our first conversations. Like that came out, and I think conversation one. Like, look, this is what I do. If you got a problem with that, conversation one that came out. Very honest about that part of like, no, I don't do any other drugs, but this is my means of tapping into the spiritual world. This is how I tap in. Um, let's see. Laugh aloud. I was just gonna say I have two or one of dreams that were walking. I'm telling you, Poetic. Yes, I have my third of manifestation also, but I only use that when I'm on the right. See? Okay, so Poetic gets it. Yeah, you get, because what I found out with weed also, Poetic, if you're not careful, right, you can get dumbed down to the point where you're not productive, right? You can get to the point where you're not productive. So if you're smoking, yeah, Poetic is saying I never thought I would stop. If you're smoking and you're just to the point where you're not being productive, that's not good. You still need to be able to be productive. So you might want to pause if you're on your joints and you're not being productive. Hey, Marsha, how are you feeling, my love? Lots of love, Marsha. How did your procedure go? I hope everything went well. Okay, so I'm going to be jumping off. Okay, Trudy said she got 3 journals. Okay, now, Trudy. Oh, shit. Okay, I can only tell you about the dream journal. The other two, she taught us how to do them in a 13-week crew. Okay, thank you, Trudy. Yeah, Trudy not sharing the secrets. Y'all gonna have to sign up for that class. Okay. Y'all gonna have to sign up for the other class to know what the 2 other journals are about. I have 50 million journals. Okay, Jasmine said right. And see, yeah, there you go. Jasmine, I have journals from years going back. I hear you, Kimoy. Yep. Yep. You got to take a break, Kalia. I personally have to take a break. Yeah. Thank you, Kimberly. I just faded out for me. And can I say something, Poetic? I kind of feel like Poetic. That's how I feel about liquor. So I no longer drink. I mean, if I'm out socially and a glass of wine is offered to me, I will drink it. But like for me to go out and buy wine and beer and stuff, like I don't do that anymore. Ever since that fast that we did a while back, I don't drink anymore. And if I can be really honest with you, my body just don't crave that stuff anymore. My body just don't crave that stuff anymore. Okay. So I just don't. But Poetic, I know we quarantine, girl, but you in Atlanta, like should be. I was telling Kelly, I went to Rainbow and shit the other day was open, but when I did go out today, nothing was open. Five and below, nothing on 24 was open as far as shopping is concerned, except really for like the supermarket and Starbucks. All those little stores they started to close down now. But they haven't. I still feel like we're still able to move around a little bit down here. Um, I'm actually shot completely clean, no drinks, no smoking now. And quarantined and alone. Oh no. Yeah, no. I think Poetic is more spiritual than you think. You know what I'm saying? It's more spiritual than you think. Okay. Oh, you're hurting, but you're feeling a whole lot better. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So, can we just send Marsha a lot of love and healing energy because she had a procedure done and she was going through some physical healing? If we could just send her some healing energy, that would be awesome. I've never smoked anything before. Really, KJ? Well, then you don't need to start, KJ. You don't need to start. I started smoking weed in my 20s. Um, yeah, and late, like maybe 22. I wasn't even a youngin'. 22. My boyfriend at the time, because I started smoking weed with his sister and her boyfriend. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He was pissed off. He called my mama. Like, how the fuck? I should have broke up with his ass back then, but we dated for 8 years. Like, how you gonna call my mama? I don't know if I told y'all about the time I got arrested for smoking weed in the park. I got arrested for smoking weed in the park, right? That's why I don't smoke in public. Y'all ain't never gonna catch me smoking in public. Like, that's a phobia. I got arrested for smoking weed in the park in New York. Let me just tell y'all how a spirit work, right? So I got arrested for smoking weed in the park. Immediately when I got into the precinct, the cop looked at me. He said, "You don't belong here. Like, this is why are you here? You don't belong here, right?" And do y'all know what I spent 3 days doing as I was locked up for smoking weed in the park? Right? They can hold you for 72 hours, right? And it's a misdemeanor, so I knew I wasn't going to jail. And you know that because they separate the ones that's going to Rikers in a different cell versus the ones that's not going to Rikers, right? Versus the one that's not going to Rikers. So, so there you go, only. So, y'all know for 3 days in that cell, I didn't well, I didn't have cards at the time, only, but I did intuitively. Like, that's what I was doing. And it got so bad to the point, only that people that was coming in after me was leaving. And then I remember calling my manager at the time because I used to do spoken word, and I had a manager that would book my gigs. I remember calling her saying like, "What the fuck is going on?" I was crying. She literally had to call the desk clerk so I can get out. But what I realized is that I'm gonna show you guys these earrings. Let's see. I'm going to show you guys these, and then I am going to go. So these earrings I got from a lady in jail when I got locked up for smoking weed. They're very beautiful handmade earrings. I still have them. These earrings are almost probably 20 years old. What? Marsha found her mirror? Oh, Kimberly's talking about me. Okay, I was about to say Marsha found her mirror. I turned around, honey, like Marsha. So these earrings, thank you. These earrings, the story of these earrings was, I told y'all I got locked up for smoking weed and I was in jail. And I don't know, that was my first time ever getting locked up, for smoking weed or doing any dumb shit. And my boyfriend called my mama and told her. So when I came up to see them, like, and got arraigned 3 days later, guess who was sitting out? Guess who was sitting out and thing? My mama. Although I was in my 20s, she was not happy. Like, she was pissed as hell. Fucking asshole called my mama and told her. Like, who does that shit, Anyway, so I'm in jail. This older lady, she must have been mid-50s, got arrested. And she looked very proper. You can also tell that this lady did not belong in jail, okay? He was scared. You can also, and then he didn't like me smoking weed because he didn't want me smoking weed. You can also tell that this older lady in her 50s, thank you, Trudy, in her 50s, and these are 20 years old. These are about 20 years old. The lady was in her older 50s and she had gotten locked up in jail. Her story was she was in Bloomingdale's, right? And she bought a few things. And she was walking out the door, and she said she saw a box, like a little box, and it must have a brooch or earrings or something in it. And she said, you know, she just didn't feel like walking back to the register to pay for the thing. And it's not like she didn't have the money, okay? She had the money, but you know, she just decided she gonna take the box up and walk out with it. Dumb choice, 50. You know, like we do dumb shit. She walks out the store, and security catches her, and she gets arrested. Now, this lady is in a panic because she just got to the US. Her daughter just, you know, filed paperwork for them to come to the US. So she's here to get her citizenship. So she's in a fucking panic because she feels like she's going to be deported, and all of the hard work that her daughter did is not going to, you know. So anyway, long story short, I think I remained in the cell until that lady actually got arraigned, because I was there. Like, I feel like I was there for a lot of people. It was her, and it was this other lady that I was able to mentor to. And that lady was like, oh my God, I've been going to therapy, and my therapist said never said any of the shit that you're saying right now. Never have. And my therapist is not even close to, you know. So that was a wonderful experience. I was able to help this lady in her 50s to stay calm and to really know that she was not going to be deported, that she was just going through something at the time. And when, oh no, as she was leaving the cell, she took off the earrings to give them to me, and I told her no, and she was insisted that I took these earrings. And so I still have these earrings from that lady in the jail cell, who I had a wonderful experience with, because she was panicked and she thought that she was, you know, she was going through a difficult time. She's never been through anything like that in her entire life, and she just did something dumb and stupid, you know, and, you know, got a misdemeanor for it. So I'm pretty sure everything worked out well for her. But that's how I got those earrings. And that's my story about why I don't smoke weed in public. That is why. Okay. With that being said, my lovelies, I gotta run. I gotta get these kids started for dinner and prepare myself for working out. I will see you guys tonight after maybe closer to 8 tonight. Okay. For relationship chronicles. And yesterday, Bruce did not want to come in the room and interrupt us. So that's why you guys did not see him yesterday. So I got upstairs. My tea was waiting for me. It was still warm, but it just wasn't as hot as I would have liked it. So he had to reheat it for me. All right. Okay, my lovely. I will see you guys later. Okay. Peace, love, and light to each and every one of you. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. And I will see you guys later. Thank you, Elle. Thank you, Liz. See you guys later. Bye. Thank you, Trudy.